Alright guys, it is Saturday, August 21st, 2021 at 10:53 p.m. Alright, let's start with a Bible verse. We have Bible verses from dailyverses.net. Verse of the day: Brothers and sisters, if someone is caught in a sin, you who live by the Spirit should restore that person gently. But watch yourselves, or you also may be tempted. Galatians 6:1. Alright, let's start. We have Tennessee flash flooding. A flash flood warning happened in central Tennessee. The National Weather Service in Nashville has extended the flash flood warning for southwestern Dixon County and middle Tennessee. Northern Hickman County expires in 1 hour, 3 hours ago. So let's take a look. 10 dead and 40 missing in Humphreys County after extreme floods rock middle Tennessee. 10 people are dead and approximately 40 people are missing in Humphreys County after severe flooding rocked the community on Saturday. Crews are going house to house in search of missing people late Saturday. Humphreys County Sheriff Chris Davis told the Tennessean. Davis said the flooding event is the worst he has seen in his 28 years with the department. Power outages and lack of cell phone service has compounded the problems. Portable units will be brought to help establish communication lines. David said rural roads and highways throughout Humphreys counties were washed away on Saturday. The Tennessee National Guard has deployed to the county to assist residents there after 12 inches of rain fell in parts of Middle Tennessee on Saturday and caused catastrophic flooding. More than 15 inches fell in Humphreys County, prompting water rescues, flooding roadways, and briefly closing a large section of Interstate 40. The Piney River also shattered record water levels, and the National Weather Service Nashville reported. A state of emergency is in effect for Dixon, Hickman, Houston, and Humphreys counties. A flash flood warning remains in effect until 11 p.m. The severe weather spurred a tornado warning on Saturday evening. Humphreys County City Chief Deputy Rob Edwards said several people were missing in a text message early on Saturday afternoon. So, a lot of damage just from this flooding rain that happened there. Let's take a look at this friend of mine, Spaced Out Productions. He's got a great channel. I'm going to play his video of the extremely dangerous flooding in Tennessee. Take a look.
Of the catastrophic flooding that struck Tennessee today. According to our affiliate, WSMV, who spoke to the county sheriff, at least 10 people have now died. Rescue efforts are underway for many others missing in Humphreys County, Tennessee. 31 people now believed to be missing.
Up to 15 inches of rain was reported in 24 hours in areas around Dixon, Houston, Humphreys, and Hickman counties. So why did we see so much rain? Well, here's the deal. The atmosphere over Tennessee has been loaded with moisture, and we've got a front draped across this area that provided lift and really created a path for these storms to track. And we saw storm after storm following this same path, creating this mess. Now, more rain is in the forecast, but it shouldn't be as intense as what we've seen so far.
Alright guys, so that's the video from Spaced Out Productions. Check out his channel. He's got great footage and awesome topics that he talks about. But he dropped that video and it really alerted me to what was happening in Tennessee. So go out and share his channel and send him some love. Alright, now let's take a look at some satellite imagery that we have of Hurricane Henri. So Henri has been falling apart sort of. It isn't as big as when it was earlier this afternoon, because I believe it is entering colder waters right now as it approaches the New England and New York area, but it is still a strong storm. It is still going to bring lots of flooding and wind and rain to the area, but it does not look as impressive as before, as earlier this afternoon. Just wanted to share that satellite image. Alright. This is Henri. Another image, another satellite image, our loop, infrared loop, basically showing how it looked earlier. It looked larger as it was more south, and now as it gets closer to the New England colder water, it pretty much is not as large. but it is just as intense because the eye and the central part of the storm is going to be bringing winds and rain. So thank goodness I've been praying that it gets weaker and it falls apart, but just hoping it really doesn't do that much damage. But let's take a look here. Look here at Tennessee on the left hand side. Look at all this storm clouds in the middle of Tennessee, bubbling up and bringing rain to the area. Does not help the flooded area. All right, I made a video talking about a 6.9 earthquake South Sandwich Islands region. Let's take a look at the latest earthquakes. The 6.9 earthquake, they downgraded it to a 6.8, but it is here in the southern part close to Antarctica, between Africa and South America. It is a 6.8 earthquake South Sandwich Islands region. They did not have a tsunami warning, but it was 11 kilometers in depth. As you see here, as we zoom in to the region, they're still having aftershocks from those large 7 earthquakes that this region keeps having. So it had a 6.9, and then they downgraded it to a 6.8, but it is still having large earthquakes. Look at this, a 4.9, 4.9, 4.6, 4.7, 4.8. So the region is really active, still having aftershocks from those other large earthquakes that this region keeps having. So always great to keep an eye on these regions. Just wanted to share that information and news. And that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news. This has been happening today, these past few hours. The flooding in Tennessee, the hurricane headed towards New York and New England, and the earthquake, the 6.9 downgraded to a 6.8. Alright guys, that's it for this video. Hit like and subscribe for more news, and see you guys next time. God bless you guys.